Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Monday.
Yes, sir. Monday.
Hot one.
Yes, it is. Very hot.
It's on one, man. I tell you, I
Yeah.
stepped outside this morning. It might as well have been 6 o'clock. It was hot.
Hey, that's what I said when I stepped out too. I said, God, is it this early and it's hot like this?
Right. On a whole different level, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, that was John came back in the house. He said, I ain't doing it.
I bet he said that. I'll be good today, master. I'll be good. Just leave me alone. I won't get on nothing like that.
Right.
Oh, that stuff. Nah.
Crazy.
What's up, Shan?
Yeah. What's up, sus? Because you see they went on ahead and canceled all of JCPS after school stuff today.
Might as well do it for a week. It's like $800, all that kind of stuff, bro. It's deadly out there, man. You better not be
It is.
saying that kind of stuff like that. So
Right.
man. But hey, we got a big week, bro. We got a big
Yes, we
week.
do.
We got a big week. Actually, the one that I shared with you yesterday, that's gonna be next week.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we got, you know what I'm saying, we got a player coming on this week. We got a coach, you know what I'm saying? So hey, life is good.
Right.
Very
That's all that matter.
good. Very, very good. And if you need to come on this show and you know you need to come on this show, go ahead and spill the beans about your program or just give us whatever you can. We'll try to get whatever we can out of you and all
Right.
that stuff. So don't be shy. Come on. Don't be like, well, nah, you need to come on because what's going on is these other cats is on there. And hey, some players and stuff is looking and stuff, alumni and all that. So you might as well go ahead and do that. And for the athletes, thank you. Keep them coming. Y'all, we want to hear your story, see what's going on, what you're doing. You know, maybe a little youngsters listening, you know what I'm saying, and trying to follow in your footsteps. So go ahead and share that out big time. You know, that's a must. Like, you know, you have a good weekend though, man. You know.
Yeah. Weekend was good, man. Chilling. Good weekend to chill.
Right.
How was your weekend?
And it was, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. It was. I'm trying to think. You know how like you just do a lot of stuff and you just try to recollect a lot of that stuff. But I don't think I did too much on Saturday. Kind of lay low after FFC, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just laid low, took a breath because I was on them every day last week. But Sunday, action packed. Places I didn't think I was going. Shout out to Jizzy, Dirt Bowl, all kinds of stuff, bro. All kinds of stuff. Dirt Bowl, Woo! Moving on the slow mo on Sunday, you know what I'm saying? But it had me going and doing things and like, it was something. But you know, hey, I'm trying to already think about which day I'm taking off this week. Might hit that Friday though.
Right. It might as well be Friday.
Bro, hold on, man. Do you have it on that 4-letter network? Do you have it?
Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
No, Jalen Rose, stop it, man. Stop it, bro.
I seen it earlier, bro. I seen it.
Stop it. I mean, the madness.
Yeah, it's yeah. Whoever's doing that is great at their
Right.
job.
And I think it's a little spray job in there too. I
It
think
gotta be.
I think it's a lot of mixture in there because, dude, you don't keep getting better and better with that as you get older. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your hairline, dude, you like my age, dude. You should not be having like that, and it's getting smaller and smaller where they can make it really perfect.
Perfect.
Nah, bro.
Somebody got to call them out on it. They got to.
I'm
I'm
pretty
waiting on it.
sure they are. Like, I mean, I hate to even go that way, but oh my gosh, bro.
Right.
I just saw it. I'm like, bro, you killing me for real, for real. Stop it, dude. I can't even look.
Right.
And then you got Stephen A. trying to break his back a little bit.
And he because he goes where he going.
He trying to break. I'm like, bro, you all fired, man. You all fired. You like Kermit the Frog, bro. Stop it, bro.
Right.
But nah, like I was saying, man, it's man, it just threw me completely off the jump, without a doubt. So we'll take it off. Well, we lucky because my work actually celebrates Juneteenth, so we got
Oh, okay.
the following Monday off. So I'm might as
Oh,
well
okay.
taking a 4 day thing, man.
You might as well.
Might as well. I'm one of them workers, man. I didn't take a lot of that. You got your personal, you got your sick, you got
Yeah.
you got your vacation. Well,
Yep.
I don't use a lot of my stuff because I'm like, bro, I'm here, I'm good. So I use my personal stuff. It accumulates quick. Man, I ain't use a sick day at all, bro. I got about 200
Jesus.
hours. Like, bro, like they like, dude, you need a. You know what day you ain't gotta take your just take. I said you ain't got. I know I'm great. I'm great. Rock and roll with that. I don't touch that. You don't touch the vacation because unless they force you. Because if you ever exit left, you got to pay me
Exactly.
them coins.
Exactly.
Coins. What's up, Big John? How you doing? Tampa
What's
Bay.
going on,
You
John?
football got to be around the corner. And John upper, that Tampa
Absolutely.
Bay. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. Everybody hit that like button. Thank you. All right, if you guys missed FNC
Woo!
Friday, shame on you. Shame on you. You have an opportunity to still watch it because it's definitely
Yeah.
on YouTube. But that show, talking to bro about it. Hey man, I mean it now when you don't let the numbers scare you though. Don't let when you see the numbers on there like woo wee. I don't know but hey, entertaining. It was fun. Man, great topics, great conversation with Mark. Let me see. Let me get you together. Mark, D, and Shan. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
Yeah.
All that. Yes, sir. You must have
Entertaining.
you must have put something on your screen because you and
Dude, I wiped the camera, dog, and everything went crazy.
there you go. It's
Look.
it's coming back. That's why I was raw and cut. You need wait a minute. There that now. There, it's coming. Right, it'll come back to bounce. Yeah, so I was like, whoa, wait a minute now. What happened? Yeah. But anyway, FNC, check it out. Banger, big time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
we got the gaming, Mark and Will Gaming Show on YouTube channel, Mark and Will Gaming. You see how
Yep.
it is? That's what you look for with that and symbol. Mark, tell me about that.
Yeah, it's a great still rock and roll. And the crazy thing about it, I'm actually getting on tonight after the show. I'm gonna play the game and watch the game at the same time. Great, get it back more active like
What,
it needs to be.
what you gonna play tonight?
I don't know. I'm debating. I don't know if I'm gonna play this wrestling. I get embarrassed on this baseball.
Right, right. Yeah, that's a whole different level. That's a whole different level right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go on and jump into it. Let me see. Let's jump into it. I need to put that somewhere else. Let me see. All right, Major League Scoreboard and notes.
All right, you got. I'm gonna start off with Sunday, June 12th scores. Atlanta beat Pittsburgh 5-3. Giants beat the Dodgers 2-0. The Guardians beat the A's 6-3. Diamondbacks beat Philly 13-1. Chicago, I said Chicago Yankees. New York Yankees beat the Chicago Cubs 18-4. Milwaukee beat Washington 4-1. Blue Jays beat Detroit 6-0. The Orioles beat KC 10-7. Asteroids beat Miami 9-4. Tampa Bay beat the Twins 6-0. Texas beat the White Sox 8-6. Cincinnati beat the Cardinals 7-6. Red Sox beat Seattle 2-0. Rockies beat San Diego 4-2. And the Mets beat the Angels 4-1.
Mm,
Then you got everything going on tonight, Monday, June 13th. Atlanta and Washington is on right now 0-0, which is a delay. It's a delay.
okay.
Maybe it's probably due to rain or something like that. Pittsburgh is up on the Cardinals 1-0 at the top of the second. You got the Marlins and Phillies. Philly is up 1-0 at the top of the fourth. Orioles and Blue Jays. Blue Jays is up 1-0 at the bottom of the third. The White Sox is down to Detroit 3-2 at the top of the fourth. Asteroids and Texas is 0-0, top of the first. You got another delay. Padres and the Cubs. Then you got laid on tonight. You got the Diamondbacks and Reds, KC's and Giants, Twins and Seattle.
Cool. All right, standings. We doing first two in each side. So we got American League East. You have the Yankees, 44-16 versus the next second place is Blue Jays at 35-24, 8.5 game lead. In Central, you got the Twins with a 3 game lead over the Guardians. In the West, you have Astros with a 8.5 lead over the Rangers. In the National League, you got the Mets with a 5.5 lead over ATL. ATL has won 11 straight games. They're back. Bang, bang, bang. We wasn't going nowhere. It's too long. It's too long. You got to keep it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 34-27 and came out the gutter. Now we ready to rock and roll. In the Central, you got the Cardinals that overtook the Brewers, who actually lost like 7 in a row. So, uh, in the West, you got the Dodgers with a half-game lead over the Padres. Big time, big time. All right, so I was on CBS, and they have done their power rankings. So,
Mm-hmm.
being that it's 1,000 games, we'll get into that a little later on. Right now, you know what I'm saying? There's so many games. 10 hard teams. At number 10, you got the Giants. At number 9, you got the Rays. At 8, you got the Braves. 7, you got the Blue Jays. 6, you got the Twins. I'm happy for you, Braves, because you know last week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, nowhere to be found. Probably it's going to be at the bottom. So,
Right,
congratulations for that come up right there. And like I said, this is CBS Power Rankings. This is not ours. Um, then top 5, you got the Padres, Astros, Dodgers, Mets, Yankees. Hats off to the Mets though because they got the second best record in the league. They 40-22, shot out like a cannon. They're 19-8 at home doing their thing. But for Dre Day, here you go. Your Yanks doing it 26-7 at the crib. 18-9 away. That's very impressive. Taking care of business. Their record, like I said, is 44-16. Has the best record in the league and doing damage. Way to go.
right,
Hey,
right,
let's think about it. And what's impressive is, with their away record of being 18-9, that's impressive. And even the Mets is 21-4. That's how they got those records. Gotti like that, taking care of business on the road, which is hard. Last time you just want to break even, but they up there,
right,
still a lot of time. But hats off to both of those teams taking care of business early. Like I said, hats off to the Braves taking care of business to get back in the game.
yep,
Big time. We're gonna wait till we get to that one. That's
yep.
we hitting that one. But let's go on and go ahead and mark and let's preview this actual game tonight. Game 5,
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yep, game 5.
Okay. So you got Celtics and Warriors. Warriors is a 4-point favorite at this one. The series is 2-2. This raw thoughts off top of your head. Let's just go ahead and just chew this up. What is your thought on this one, man? I mean, before you pick who you think is going to win, let's just go over like who you think what for order for Boston to win. What should Boston do? What do they have to do?
I feel like Boston have to be a little bit more physical. I think you need to go more to the rack, try to get fouled, go to the line. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keep shooting all these three balls, do
Right,
what you good at. Go to the rack, man, because y'all been killing them. Every time y'all get there, it's either in one or it's a bucket. Do what got you there. Better defense. Hey, we know you ain't gonna stop Clay. I mean, not Clay, but Kerry. We know you're not gonna stop Kerry. You're not gonna stop Kerry.
right,
But play better defense. You know what I'm saying, to keep y'all in the game, to where y'all not get blown out because they shooting themselves out of the game, really.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because when you got Kerry come down just two dribbles and he's shooting, and he hit two or three of them in a row, game over.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I think Tatum, he has to step it all the way up this game. You know what I'm saying? Because Brown's been doing good. Don't get it twisted, but Tatum, you the young star on this team. They ain't saying this is Brown's team. They say this is your team. You have to step up, you know what I'm saying, to get this win for them tonight to go back to Boston and try to end it. But it's going to be hard here in San Francisco, but they got to be more physical, man, because we all know Boston's physical, and they just seem like they're not bringing it. Every time they get down, body language change. Whatever, we lost. It
Right.
is what it is. So you want to go in a shootout with these cats. That's the wrong team to go in a shootout with.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think physicality is definitely, but I also love, like you said to me, they're gonna have to basically uh, get to the line, get to the free throw line,
Mm-hmm.
take care of business. Get those freebies, those free points. That's why it's called free throws. Get that,
Right.
make the game a little easier for you. Also, put that pressure on Curry, make him guard. In game three, when Boston's big three, basically with Smart being the extra one at that time,
Yeah.
it was putting pressure on Curry. Curry was in foul trouble. Marcus Smart was backing him down. You know what I'm saying, making plays,
Exactly.
getting in foul trouble. I just don't get like. Don't get me wrong. We know that every coach adapts. This is the top of the top. The coaches are the top of the top, and in this profession. So you're gonna make some changes and all this kind of stuff. But I'm still ahead to try. Let me go ahead and back Curry down and do what I have to do. I might have to get you in foul trouble, bro. At least tire you out. Do whatever I got to
Yeah.
do. But
Exactly.
I'm not gonna sit there and this not do what worked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless they zoning or something like that. And don't get me wrong, Warriors do they throw a zone out there in a heartbeat. Try to funnel everybody, makes everybody
Mm-hmm.
out there. But I think that's definitely a must. And I mean, we haven't really. Well, we saw the first game. The role players, you got to step up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Expect y'all to get 20 points and stuff. Your bench players, Derek's gonna need help. You're gonna need Grant Williams. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
do his thing. Pritchard, when you out there, let's just don't hold the ball for two. You know what I'm saying? Just to give somebody a little break. Be productive while you out there. You know what I'm saying? Be that
Yeah.
hard defender. You got to step up, and if you don't, then we all know what's going to happen. So, what do you
Mm-hmm.
think Golden State has to do to go ahead and get this W?
Whoo. Go to state. I think Go to State's gonna have to play good all four quarters. You're gonna have to because we all know that they can come out in that third quarter and light it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait too late to try to light it up in the third quarter and you already down about 30 going into the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Boston is actually pretty good on the road than they are at home.
Right,
So Boston's already confident that we can walk in here and beat y'all.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But to order for and then another thing, Draymond, Clay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to step up. And I even give Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's going to have to put up them numbers he put in the last series. You know what I'm saying? With this game right here in order for him to win, especially if Clay's not going to step up
Right.
and be able to do anything, which Clay can get a pass. He done had 3 ACL surgeries and stuff like that. He's trying to bounce back or
Right.
whatever. But he still got to at least give you at least 15.
Right.
at least 15.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because you out there, you can shoot. Give them at least 15. And I think Jordan Poole, he's going to be a big key factor for them to win tonight.
Yeah. I mean, to me, and that's the thing about it. Everybody's numbers shrinks in the finals unless you that dog, unless you just
Yep.
do what you got to do. And so that's why, I mean, off the top of my head, if I had to guess, up until this series, Poole probably averaged like about 18, 19, close to 20 off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
This series, he's like 14, which
Yep.
not surprising because Boston plays defense. Clay, on
Yeah.
the other hand, he's down there with Poole, and he cannot be down there with Poole. He's got to get you
Right.
close to 20. Wiggins, 15, 16, 17 ish, which not bad for him because he plays defense. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Draymond, 2 points, which is ridiculous. But they have the ultimate cheat code. Curry has led every game so far,
Yeah.
the most high
Yeah.
points. That dude, and that's the whole thing with Boston. Boston has to. This is real quick. Boston has to go ahead and dominate. They have to put. They have to put them away. You cannot let Golden State stay within shouting distance because, like we all know, the fourth quarter, Boston have done what they expect. But Boston hasn't done well enough. They did in the game. And all of a sudden, Curry hits back-to-back threes. Curry hits a three, Clay hits a three. Boom, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
that part. Looney, you're gonna have to,
Yep.
fuck it up inside. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the combo of Williams and Horford dominate that center power forward spot. Because you gotta think, they Horford and Looney probably averaging together, they're probably averaging about 24 points. You know,
Mm-hmm.
average about 24 points. Let's say that. Well, Looney and Draymond is averaging about 8 points.
Right.
That right there hurts big time.
Yeah.
It's so bad that Looney didn't even start last game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, come on. The Warriors to me, man. I mean, you got to come out. You got to come out like you're behind because you cannot lose this game. You lose
You
this
can't.
game, Tatum might go off from 50 in the Gardens. Everything's rocking. So you have to.
Yep.
This is the must win for the Warriors, without a doubt.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, and I know you for each team, Boston and the Warriors, who is the most important? Well, who's the unsung hero that you for the, both teams?
The unsung.
Yeah.
That's a good question. The unsung hero for Boston. For Boston, what's it called? Damn, what's his name? Big guy. How am I messing his name up, dude? He'll score.
Oh,
He'll come out and score 30 tonight. Yeah,
right,
him. Because he'll come out and score 30 tonight. Hit 7 3-pointers.
right,
Uh,
right.
him and then for Golden State, I wanna say Wiggins because Wiggins can get going. You know what I'm saying? He can get going. He plays defense, and he might get going to give you 20, 22 points. You know what I'm saying? If he
That's
gets hot.
that's a good one. I like that.
Because Golden State is unselfish. They're not selfish. When you hot, they let you roll. Not like other teams
Good.
to be like, nah, give me the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I like Wiggins.
Well, I like that's a good one. What's up, Coach? How you doing, Coach Cam? Yeah, that's a
What's
good
up,
one.
kid?
I think for me, with Boston, to me, I think I like I love that pick, Horford. I think that's tremendous because he's going to have to. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to see not so much game three Marcus Smart, but I'm going to need Marcus Smart to go ahead and get at least 18 to 20.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and 5 dimes and 1 turnover. It can't be 5 dimes and 5 turnovers. You can't do that. And he's got because he is the only one that you got to put that pressure on Curry. You got to make him
Yep.
play. So to me, I think it's got to be him on that one, big time. For Golden State, Draymond. Draymond. I mean, I can't say it enough. Draymond. I mean, we got a question that's gonna come up shortly, but I'm just gonna say Draymond.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. I mean, it, you don't even have to say anything. You don't like if anybody watched this series. Dude has been the one who has not shown up. Dude had one decent
Right.
game. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So truly, to me, it's him, without a doubt. And so before we go to these other questions, Mark, who you got tonight?
Woo. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hmm. Tonight, I'm a rock with the home team tonight. I think they'll do just enough to pull this off tonight. They'll do it just enough to pull it off. It'll probably look like what happened. What was that?
Right, right.
Friday night. I give the edge to Golden State. They at home too. It's gonna be rocking to go to State today.
I'm rolling with Golden State, the team I picked to win it all. I'm also saying that it's going to be a 10-point on up game. I don't think it's going to be close. I think urgency is at a must a high. I think Mr. Green's going to finally make an appearance in these finals, and if he makes an appearance, that's a different team.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Big different team. And the thing about it is, Mr. Single Double. All he got to do is get 9, 9, and 9. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? No one's asking him to get 20 points or 25. We just need
No,
you to be Mr. Single Double. That's it.
that's it.
Nothing else, bro.
That's it.
That was this be that same dude that you been. See, Mr. Single Triple Double. Mr. Triple Single Double. That is
That's
what
it.
you do. That's all we need you to do, bro. For real, for real. And walk out. You know what I'm saying? Take care of business. Otherwise, then it's gonna be a slugfest if you don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
That part to me is what I think. All right. So speaking of Draymond, what's up with Draymond Green? Uh,
I think Draymond said his own way.
you know what? I think I don't want to be. I mean, technically we are media. I mean, yeah,
Right.
but I'm like I don't want to be like media. But yeah,
Yeah.
my whole thing is that you make it easier for people to blame you when you got so
Hmm.
much different stuff going on. You know, my
Yep.
thing is Draymond. You know what we got in common? I like to be in front of the camera too, but I'm gonna take care of business. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
you have to take care of business because you get paid to get beat Mr. Triple Double. So I agree with you on getting in the way, and also I will say this: the thing that makes Boston so tough is they long and they interchangeable part. They ain't all tall,
Hmm.
but they long. And
Yep.
I think they give Draymond problems because they are longer than him. They longer than him.
Yeah.
They physical. They ain't no wolf tickets. They just gonna play defense and D you up. So you got Robert Williams, who's probably the tallest out there of everybody. He's a number like 6'10", 6'9", 6'10", but he jumps over
Right.
them. Horford is a veteran pro who's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? He knows how to utilize his body and everything like that. But then even if Jalen Brown switch on you, y'all the same height. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's more athletic. The same things I used to bash him with is probably he's not athletic. He's definitely not athletic. And he's going against dudes that are more athletic than him, except for Horford, but Horford's a veteran pro. Everybody else can jump
Right.
them and do whatever they got to do. So when they switching on him,
Hmm.
they're not worried about him. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, give me them cookies, dude. Go ahead. So he has
Right.
to be cerebral. He's got to be like, I got to thank them. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this. I got to do that. Because if you don't, that's what happens because that's the problem because lots of times you got a slow power forward on you. And think about Drake,
Yep.
he can go downhill. He's smart enough. He's a point forward type stuff. But with this team he's going against, that defense, I think he's better than 2 points? Yeah, I do. I do. And he might,
Yeah,
and this is goes back to what you said. I think he's in his way. This is a simple fact. He's overthinking stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yes, absolutely.
You get sometimes you gotta be simple, boy. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
So now he's that dude that you done played at the park and you done figured him out. And he don't know how to counteract. So his
yep.
next move is trying to be physical and get in your head and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? These cheap shots and shit like that. That's what he's
Uh huh.
that's what he's trying to do. And that's what's
And it's crazy because Draymond, it's to the point now, bro, to where it's like, boss is not scared of you. You know what I'm saying? With all of those crazy stuff you was doing, you want to get physical. They're getting physical back with you.
right.
I mean, it's all in your head to where it's like, oh, I could do this, do that. Get to them, they get mad. Now it's you the one who's getting mad and complaining to the referee.
All that
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it's like he has to stop that. Play your game. Play what got you 3 chips.
But you gotta think,
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta think. When they take away your game, so tonight I'm really gonna be focused on him.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I'm gonna be watching just to see what kind of defense they really, like, are they doing a little different, or are they just switching and they like, dude, you our height, dude. You shorter than us. We're long because his arms are not that long compared to them. So I'm really gonna be watching them and paying attention to that because for someone, dude, for the last 2 games only have like 2 points each.
Right. And that's crazy.
Dude,
And still be able to win game 4.
dude, me at 48 can luck up and get 2 points in the game. It might be hard as hell. It might be hard as hell, and I might tear a ligament or two, a hamstring pull. I'm gonna need some Gatorade. Like I'm like, Coach, I can only give you 2 minutes, but that 2 minutes, I'm gonna give you everything I got,
I was
and
gonna give you everything.
I'm pulling for D. I'm pulling for D. I'm
Right.
banging down there. I'm gonna get there. They gonna say,
Nah.
quit shooting. Nah, bro, I gotta get these points. I gotta score Draymond. So yeah, I mean you gotta be smart.
Right.
You gotta get a smart play like that. All right, so
Way.
let's see here. This right here very interesting. Bruh sent this. Mark sent this to me earlier. Basically, Devin Booker's throw shades. Basically, throwing shade to Jason Tatum for trying to be and copy Kobe. I'll let you speak on this first because I got a lot to say on this stuff.
Okay.
And
Okay, we all know about Jason Tatum with the text, and then he had the little wristband with number 24 on it and stuff like that, whatever. But trying to say he's trying to be like Kobe is almost taking a shot at Kobe because everybody's like, well, Kobe got all his stuff from Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody sitting there saying, well, Kobe, you need to stop it. You trying to be too much like him. But he got him down packed too. You
oh
see what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
who's not going to look up to their idol and try to play some similar type of way to their idol?
right.
You understand what I'm saying? Is this got a lot to do with because you're sitting at the crib? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the crazy thing about it, you have a great team. You probably should have been there too, going against Boston State.
No.
I'm not saying Boston State, Boston Celtics, or whatever.
It's like, dang, the Mark them and Burns them call them Boston State. Lord, damn, next you gonna call
Oh
them Boston,
Jesus,
Boston baked beans.
right? Nah, that's some jealousy type stuff, man. I didn't like it when I saw it. I was like, I don't like this. I mean, if that's gonna get Tatum going, let Tatum do what he do. Let him wear the 24 band to get him going. He might think Kobe's in him. You know what I'm saying? To get him going. But I think it's all jealousy, man. That was all jealousy.
Yeah, it was definitely that. Maybe he's mad because they didn't ask him to dress up like Kobe in that photo shoot. They didn't ask him to speak about Kobe in the video. They didn't ask him to, why you do a certain thing, and his response is, Kobe was my favorite player growing up. He was my hero, basically. He was who I mimicked. That's who I watched. I wanted to be a Laker just because of Kobe. Maybe you all are jealous because I think Booker came out a year or two before him
Yeah,
draft. Because I think Tatum and Donovan came out together. Maybe I'm upset because they talk about Tatum before they talk about Booker.
absolutely.
And then the crazy thing is both of them made first team.
Right.
Okay, so it's no need to hate. Dude, you are all NBA. Why you if somebody
All
asks
NBA.
like to me, my whole question to the book is did somebody come to you and ask you like that? Why would you even bring I mean, somebody had to say, man, what do you feel about Tatum dressing like coach? Be like that. You know
Right.
how many players are trying to be the next Jordan still?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. And like you said, Kobe was trying to be the next Jordan and copy. It would never ever, first of all, never ever be another Kobe.
Nah.
It would never be a Mike. But I tell you
No.
what, for someone who basically studied film on Mike, he did a hell of a job.
Great
Hell of a job.
job.
You know what I'm saying? That right
Great.
there, it's ridiculous. He did he man he hey, and he's got championships. He's got both his numbers retired.
Both.
Kobe did his thing. So why wouldn't you look up to a guy like that? And okay, newsflash, you do know Booker that Kobe used to work out with Tatum.
Sure.
He took him underneath his wing. He might have worked out with you. I don't know. But for you to do that, man, come on, man. It's bigger than that, bro. Go on, you got your extension. Get ready to get another big extension, whatever you got. Don't even touch
Exactly.
that, bro.
Calm down, brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't even touch that, bro. It's like, dude, leave that guy alone. Let him get his shine on. Next year, gonna be talking about him, about having his child, like they talked about. Who was that? You remember they used to talk about that one dude, um, who was bringing his child all the time and everything to the final.
Oh shoot. That's a couple of them because you know
Yeah,
Chris Paul, he always got his
Chris
son.
Paul. I mean, Jason
J
Kidd,
yep. Yep.
his big head son, and somebody else. But it's like, man, come on, stop. Like when you start doing that, you petty.
Oh yeah.
Yo, man.
Let that man his son can go wherever he want to go with him. The whole team knows him.
I'm gonna tell you what, everybody. I mean, at the end of the game, it looked like a little kids game great breakout because everybody
Exactly.
Curry. That's who they was mad at Curry because you know what I'm saying. He
Yep.
was bringing his
Yep. He
kiddos
did
and
too.
daughter and
Yep.
everything until he shut everybody up and everybody was winning. So he was like, oh, we can't say nothing to him. Let him be. Let him be.
Right.
All right.
It's my child.
Right.
My child ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's straight patty. Straight patty. That's big time. Let me see.
Crazy.
AD has not touched the basketball since April 5th. I know he was. I saw that, and I know you sent that to me. Um, is it a big deal or not?
What we in June? What's this? June 13th?
Yep.
Uh I think it's kind of a little because you've been hurt all season long and stuff like that. You would think that you at least try to be in the gym, shoot some type of free throws or something. I get that on your off season, it's your off season.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do. You take off for about a month or whatever
His
you
off
do,
season
whatever. But
his off season was like about 6 months ago, though. But go ahead.
right, exactly. So it's like you need to be back in basketball shape because LA's looking for you to step it up this year, this upcoming year. And then when you see him on YouTube with the YouTube videos with the guy who be doing all the crab leg boils and stuff, all the famous people now that's a problem. Like you sit here doing all this and you can be good. I mean, whatever you do is your own business. I don't care what you do, it's your own business. But you the star of LA. LeBron's on his way out. Then it's gonna be you there, buddy. It's gonna be you. You gotta get it right. He was hurt all year. Hurt all year. Maybe I could have made the playoffs if he was healthy. Who knows? But I think it's a bad look, man. That's a bad look. I wouldn't even say nothing about that.
Right. Um, I would say this: if he is the man, the Lakers are in trouble. Uh, he had a plethora of talent around him, young talent, and New Orleans was going to bring more young talent.
Yeah.
Forced his way with Rich Paul, whatever, and everybody
Yep.
had, to get to LeBron. You got to LeBron, and you're probably like, the stories are true. I don't know if I'm gonna play this cat. We got that championship from the bubble. That's
Yep.
good.
Bubble.
I'm down. So to me, I think do I and we had a discussion about this. I hope you guys watch it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that kind of good
Hmm.
stuff. Retweet, whatever the heck you got to do with the show. My thing is that if it is him, I'm just worried because you won't. I don't think he wants to be that guy.
Hmm.
I really don't, that's bothersome because you're a top five. If you healthy, you top five player,
Easy.
easy. And like you, I mean, okay, we understand LA's different. That's LA Magic, Word, Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Wilt and all that kind of stuff. But dude, they could have bought you a number of Robin, but I think you want to be Robin. I think he wants to be Robin. So you take
He
that
literally do.
day out for there. What you gonna get? Because him and Russell definitely ain't gonna be able to coexist.
Ah, nah. No.
LeBron would
Not
be
even a
like,
little bit.
LeBron let them like, hey, yo, I got this. Be quiet. I got this. You need to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I got this. Take him out of the mix, then you gonna be like, oh, bro, no, it's my now. Even though I'm saying this, maybe he does want a team, maybe he wants one, but I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
hate that. And then he's always injured.
Hmm.
I'm just happy for him that he got a ring, bro.
Right. Exactly. Because it wasn't looking good.
No, because if he didn't make that move, and if it wasn't let's be honest, would they get a ring if it was the bubble? If it wasn't the bubble, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Nah.
stuff.
Right.
So it's like it's a lot of things, but you can't take it away, nothing like that. But and I'm with you because if I'm the Lakers, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
I don't want to hear that, bro. This April since April. So what have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
Because a lot of people, like you said, will take a month off or whatever they can try to get rejuvenate their body. Your body's you're trying to get healthy, but you can still shoot free throws. You can do all kinds of stuff. So to me, I'm thinking touch ball. I ain't thinking about you going up trying to work on post moves and all that. I'm thinking, hey,
Right.
you can at least shoot free throws, bro. Something work on that. You ain't a 90-something% free throw shooter. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you need to work
Right.
on something. I'm not gonna say that because basically you're saying basketball has not been on your mind since April the 5th.
Exactly. Exactly what it is.
And
Lakers said, okay.
that's not a good
All
look.
right.
That's
No,
not.
it's not. I guess we'll bring somebody else in here.
Yeah, that might seal your deal, and they might send you to Sacramento.
Jesus.
And if you do that, make sure you send your boy with him. Don't send Westbrook with him. Go get Fox and another one because they got a ton of other dudes on there that are real good. Get
Right.
another one. Send Westbrook and AD and tell them send Fox another one talent, big boys, and a draft pick and let's do it because my thing the draft is going to happen in what a week or two or something.
Yep.
Like that. So
Yep.
going to eat. All right, the next thing, Grizzlies Coach Jenkins signed a multi-year extension. Are we surprised?
Nah, heck no.
He
Not
bought.
really.
He coached. He coached.
Yeah. I mean, he got them young boys rolling. You know what's so crazy? A lot of NBA coaches wouldn't be able to handle that type of raw talent that's young like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And he's
oh,
going in there.
yeah, a whole team except for old man Rivers. Anderson.
Adams.
Not but
Yeah.
him and Anderson, both of them.
Yeah. And yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
them two. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Of course, he was gonna get that money, and then it's probably Ja's guy. You know what I'm saying? Ja, hey man, y'all gotta extend that cat, dude, and
Yeah,
then extend me
bro,
because
because
I saw the number that he's great gets. His number that I saw, that's going to be ridiculous.
yeah, I bet.
It's going to be crazy. But he deserved it though. I mean, if John's not hurt, we don't know where we
You
might.
don't
They might
know.
have beat Golden State.
I'm gonna have to get rid of though, but I'm gonna have to get rid of Dylan Brooks though. If I'm him,
Ah, yeah, he's a headache.
that's
He's a
all I
headache.
because because as a young team, and don't get me wrong, he has talent and he does a lot for the team. You know, he's their enforcer. So
Yeah, he is.
well, I'm gonna need you to be my two guard. I'm gonna need you to
Right.
I don't need my two guard to be the enforcer. You know, you can go somebody else's team and be an enforcer. I don't need you to be an enforcer on my team. I mean, that's the way I see it.
Trying to be a bully.
Yeah, and dude, no, you ain't. They ain't nobody's scared of you in the league, bro. That's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least Draymond stood up to LBJ. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
you trying to bully and try to get in and carries. Dude, do you know that dude will go for 50? I'm like,
Easily.
stop it, bro. You not. Yeah, underestimate that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude got handles. Like, Curry has handles. Like, he's not
Yep.
stopping. So my thing is, I will get that big contract. I'm glad I got the coach, and I'm gonna need to make some decisions in that front office. And as far as
Ah,
the
yeah.
young Bucks, first of all, I might have to talk to coach and say, hey, bro, you probably should have started Adams.
Right.
We might have won the series.
Big guy.
We might have won the series. I'm just saying, if you listen to Will, we might have won the series if Big Man was playing because I
Big
didn't
man.
understand that whatsoever. Why would you dump
Right.
it down and play in their hands, dude? That's what Golden State does. They've been doing it for years. Why is everybody trying to like? Come on, man. Stop it, dude. That don't make sense, bro. I mean
Right.
that was stupid as no whatever. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go to something real quick, and then I'm gonna bounce back up. Let me see. We got a little bit of minute. I'm gonna let you go off on this one. I know you ain't got your glasses on, and you don't even know what about this. CBS pound for pound rankings. Number 5, Tyson Fury. Number 4, Terrence Crawford. Number 3, Earl Spence Jr. Number 2, Naoya, whatever. And number 1, Canelo Alvarez. What do you think about
C-
this?
c- for one, they still got. I don't understand. They still got Canelo up there for his body of work that he done since he lost to Floyd Mayweather years ago. But he just lost his fight, and then he didn't take the rematch because he wanted to do this Triple G uh, trilogy or whatever, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world. Don't nobody want to see that shit. But
Right,
like, don't nobody want to see that. He should have just took that rematch and see if you get your belt back.
right.
That's what made me think you either scared or this trilogy is going to be the biggest money fight ever, which you got plenty of it. So we don't want to see it. Tyson Fury, number 5, that don't surprise me. Big dude, the biggest out of shape boxer I've ever seen in my life, but he
Yeah,
can box.
exactly. I'm just saying, dude, be throwing him, man. He throws him. He throws him. You gotta give him props,
He
bro.
can box, dude. He can box,
Don't
dog. Like,
look like wet salami, and he man it knock you out. It will knock you out.
he can box. He can box. But these other three right here, I mean, I'm not great to butcher this guy's name. I
Hey,
just saw him box. I just saw him box. He's good, but to put him in front of Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, I think it's kind of mind blowing to me because Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford is pound for pound best that's out there right
right.
now. I don't think nobody wants to see that.
That's what kind of threw me. I was like, to me, Earl and Terrence should be 1 and 2, 1A, 1B, whatever
Just,
they want to do.
right,
They slide on down. What do you got?
right.
Because I know Anola, whatever, the Asian dude, whatever he is, you know,
Yeah, whatever. You're right.
he's nice, but dude, he ain't better than him, you know.
Right.
So yeah,
And then you got some people who had Terrence above Earl, which Edmonds, but Terrence Crawford's great. I love him, but I don't think he fought nobody top tier yet besides Big Teeth dude. Can't even think it's Sean Porter.
uh,
Besides Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? And once that fight do happen, which it is happening this year, they say hopefully they can get it in October. It's going to be the biggest fight of 2022. Woo-hoo! Oh my goodness! Ain't nobody going to work that next day,
hopefully it's on a Saturday.
man. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hopefully, it's
If
on
you
the
got work that Sunday,
don't be
get out
silly. I'm going to make it around holiday time where people
there. Right.
ain't working anyway. Let's be
Yeah,
silly.
it's gonna be great. But that number two cat, I like the list, but him, I don't like where he's at.
Right. That part.
Because you got some other young boys that's real good too out there.
Right. Let's see. All right. So,
NFL news.
I got some stuff on there. We got okay. Let's go. Let's kind of get through this. Mr. Jackson reports to minicamp. If it wasn't Mr. Jack, well, you know what? Because you're a quarterback, it's always going to be big news. I don't care which quarterback you are; it's going to be big news. Um, but I'm tired of it. Hey, he already told y'all he wasn't coming. He's there. News, everybody wants to just make him a villain, but
Hmm.
he is such a good person that his team and everybody who's been around him is not going to let you be. Even non teammates, who other players is not going to let him be no villain. But the
Right,
media
right.
always try to make him a villain.
They always going to. But so crazy. I was listening to this little interview. You remember Sweet, who used to play for Baltimore? He done been to every team in the
Yeah,
league.
oh, yes, sir. I know what you're going to say. Go ahead and say that.
Yeah. And I listened to that interview, and then it's like it makes a lot of sense. But the crazy thing about it, before he came out and said it, I think you've been saying it since Lamar been in the league.
Tell him. Give him
You know what I'm saying?
give
Like
him a little.
he was basically saying Lamar can't get no big name receiver there. Nobody don't want to go there. It's not because of Lamar.
Right.
It's based on the system. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're not really throwing the ball unless you're a tight end. Like you said, you're a tight end, you're going to get 25 catches a game
Yeah.
if you're a tight end. But a receiver wise, he said that's not the system built for receivers. And don't nobody want to go there. And it's not because of Lamar. They would love to play with Lamar. It's the system
You know,
that how they got Lamar trapped in it.
the crazy thing is because I wanna crunch a lot of other little stuff in here before
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in a little time. But those same little patterns. Well, don't be wrong. A lot of times you got the tight end with a safety or a linebacker, so
Mm-hmm.
he's quicker than definitely a linebacker. Most of them. But a lot of those routes, you can have a slot receiver to run those routes, and
Yep.
those burly, slow 8 yards, 10 yards catches is a 20 something touchdown. Drag
Exactly.
whatever you can be creative, and I fought Roman, and I also fought Harbaugh because you oversee this.
Yeah.
Dude,
Exactly. Right.
now, and I'm gonna tell you what, newsflash, real quick, newsflash for everybody. They're gonna run the same offense.
Exactly.
And you know why they're gonna run it? Y'all know why they're gonna run the same offense? Not because Hollywood them left, because if you see what they did in free agency and what they did in the draft, they have made that defense back to Baltimore's defense.
Uh-huh.
They have probably the best secondary in the league now, non-stop, big time.
Right.
They took other dudes who was beast mode on the other team, got them, then drafted the best safety and probably the best defender in a Mr.
Yeah.
Anderson, whatever, from Notre Dame.
Yeah. Yep.
Then they brought in some linebackers. Dude, they are like, okay, brought in some more big bodies up there to the. So that what that means is we're running the same old stuff. Then they brought in
Yeah.
another running back.
Yep.
It ain't changing.
Right.
It ain't changing. You know what make you change though? If Lamar after this season said, "I'm not signing with y'all because this offense is crappy,"
Exactly.
either
Exactly.
either Roman go or I go.
Pretty much. And the sad thing about it, they gonna say bye Lamar. Watch.
Well, if they do that,
That's just how ignorant they are.
everybody else in the league be celebrating. Come here, son.
Heck yeah.
Come here.
Heck yeah.
We got you,
Throw them all
baby.
the money.
Hey, San Francisco be like, train all y'all. Gotta go. This was an
Right.
interesting thing right here. Mark brought this up. Sack leader Bruce Smith. He's the overall sack leader, but he never led a single season the league
It's sad.
sacks. The
That's
first thing
amazing.
I said to Mark, and this is what I think, and it's true, consistency. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
10, 12 sacks, 13, 14.
Yep.
It's a lot of time he was number two, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. But when you
Right.
in the league for a minute and you consistent like he had been, that's how you got that number. So to me,
Absolutely.
you would think you get 1 or 2 years, but I bet you if you look at the record books, he probably was up there with Reggie and all these other dudes. And then
Now Reggie's behind him.
no, I'm talking about as far as single seasons, like
Oh, okay, single
in
seasons. Okay.
'89 or '90. He might have 17 and Reggie had 18 or whoever else had.
Exactly. It was always yeah.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I think he was always probably top five in the league, of course. But sometimes they play favoritism, and hey, that's my buddy. Let me go on and give me sack so you can get that record type stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Exactly.
I think consistency is the key on that, and
All right. Absolutely. Because that was wild to me.
because heard none of that. I want to
He
go through
got
this real
200.
CBS ranking of all 16 NFC quarterbacks, kind of how like we did the other day with the AFC. Let's go and get this cracking. Tied at 14, you got four players. Geno Smith, Seattle. Sam Darnold, Carolina. 14, Marcus Mariota. And number 13, Daniel Jones. If I'm Marcus Mariota, I'm mad because I'm even down there with these dudes.
Right. He said it off even better with these other dudes.
Right. Geno Smith should be number 16 off dribble. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gino. I'm trying. Why is Geno Smith even on? Okay, never mind.
He's
It's
the starter
NFC.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
And if I'm a
That-
if I'm a Giants fan, I'm mad because my quarterback is down there with them. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean, that's all a hot mess. Just go ahead and put our names right there and throw it up.
Right, right.
See who
All down there is hot. What's up, Bump? How
yeah,
you
I
doing?
mean, what up, Bob?
What's going on? Passing game is very blank. Yeah, we talking about Lamar now. All right, let's go to the
Yeah.
here real quick. Jared Goff, number 12. Oh my God. Number 11, Justin Fields. Number 10, Trey Lance, and number 9, Jameis Winston.
Wow.
If I'm Justin Field, I'm kind of probably mad because I'm with down there with Trey Lance who really didn't do anything.
Right.
But I mean, today, what did he say? Tomatoes, tomatoes. Jared Goff
Right.
is probably where he needs to be.
Now, you know what's so crazy though? If I'm Jared Goff, I'm mad that Justin Fields in front of him.
I'm mad that both of them rookies are. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Bateman. Oh, damn. Mhm.
That's wow.
Because you're not taking consideration of me with the Rams at all.
At all. None at all.
So Jameis is sitting pretty. I mean, that's probably where he needs to be right there until he proves otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, let's sprint through this real quick. Carson Wentz, number 8, 7, Jalen Hurts, 6, Kirk Cousins, 5, Kyler Murray.
Hmm.
If I'm Carson Wentz, that's kind of embarrassing that Jalen Hurts is in front of me.
Yeah, that he's in front of you, yeah. And why is Jalen Hurts even that? Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's NLC.
Right, that part. Because
Okay.
as I was doing this, I was also seeing the AFC, and I'm like, number 6, okay, Kirk Cousins, number 6 in the AFC was Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
See the big difference? Yeah.
Yeah. Slap
Number
in the
4,
face.
Dak Prescott. Number 3, Matthew Stafford. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Number 1, Tom Brady. To me,
It makes sense they did it like
I,
that because
I,
that's exactly how they're going to do it.
I can see it. I can see it. Because Matt, if you get 2 though, then you're gonna have you be ranked out because Tyler's going to come off that pedestal if he's not already.
Yeah. If Stafford do it again, Aaron Rodgers, bye bye.
Yeah. All right, hey guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Y'all know how we do it. Tomorrow we got a hooper on. We're gonna rock and roll. Give it an interview. The hooper is a young lady, and she's a baller, shot caller, We gonna rock and
Mm-hmm.
roll. Then Wednesday we got a coach, football coach. So thank you guys for joining.
Yes, sir.
God bless.
Be good.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.